Hey guys, it's Bubbles. So, obviously this video is coming out hella late. If you're not aware, or you've been living under a rock or whatever, the new Night DLC has been announced, hang on, what's it called again? Forged in Fog. The chapter is named Forged in Fog. Sorry, I completely, forgot about all of that. But anyway, the new DLC chapter has been put onto PTB. I have been super slow to get to it, so I'm actually playing this, and I don't actually know how long the PTB has left open. So I'm hoping this works. But I have a lot of opinions on it that I will be sharing going forward. I personally think this may be one of the weakest DLC's behaviors done in a while. But yeah, we'll get to that. I think the idea of this is it's a Forerunner. It's meant to be part of the Forerunner crossover that we got announced a while ago. I don't know if anyone remembers, but we got a charm, and everyone was freaking out like, "Oh, this is shit. This is a bad crossover, whatever." This looks like it's the other part of that. So let's start with the power. On the killer side, we have Guardia Compagnia. So the knight is able to create guards. These guards will patrol a path that you set, and if they happen to encounter a survivor within their radius of detection, they will then chase that survivor. Each of the guards have their own special ability. The Carnifex is able to break stuff faster, the Assassin is able to apply deep wound during a chase, and the Jailer just lasts longer. So these three guards will cycle, so if you let out a Carnifex, then the next one will be something different. And you set a patrol path that they will then walk backwards to where you started. So when you're using your power, you'll channel your power, you'll stab your sword into the ground, you'll then go in, be able to draw out a path for the guard, starting from your location and moving off to the end of your trail, and that guard will start at the end of the trail and go back to where you started. Anyway, the guard has 3 perks, the new survivor has 3 perks, here they are. Nowhere to hide. Nowhere to hide is very simple. You kick a generator as the killer, and any survivors within 24 meters will be shown for 5 seconds. Nice and simple. Works really well with a lot of the gen kicking metas that are out there right now. We've got Hex Faces of Darkness. Now, this is a really weird hex. It only is active when the effect is in play. So, if you hit a survivor, the effect activates, and survivors outside of your terror radius will periodically scream, a bit like they've got the madness from the Doctor. Once that survivor's healed, the Hex Totem goes away. And my understanding is that it only is active whenever you've injured somebody. So, that creates a level of counterplay to it. And it kind of means that you've got to either choose to actively get rid of it, or just have to deal with the consequences of leaving it up. It's a very interesting hex. The last perk is Hubris. Hubris is going to work really well with our Spirit Fury Enduring combos. Basically, Hubris has a cooldown of 20 seconds, and it's active for 20 seconds. Once you've been stunned by a survivor successfully, they will have the exposed status effect. Which basically means you now have 20 seconds of intense, catch them in chase. Should be pretty fun. Anyway, as for the survivor, we got a new survivor. His name is Vittorio. And he has 3 perks as well. So we start with Potential Energy. Now, this is an absolute essay of a perk, but the long story short of it is that you will do pressing Activate Ability button 2 while repairing a generator will then stop repairing the generator and start charging the perk. The perk gains tokens for every 1.5% of gen progress that you would have received, up to 20 tokens. If you press the Activate Ability button on another generator, you can then place 1 token for 1% progress onto that generator. Meaning you can get an instant 20% progress. It is quite a niche perk, quite an interesting perk, but it could definitely help out with 3 gens. I definitely am going to be testing this one out a little bit. Fogwise. Fogwise is actually a really, really powerful perk. Every time you hit a great skill check, you see the killer's aura. That is absolutely insane. If people thought Object was going to be a pain, this is going to be worse. And Quick Gambit is the final perk, and basically, if you are running the killer, and there are survivors within 24 meters of you working on a generator, they work on gens faster. Pretty simple. Anyway, these are the perks. I think they're honestly alright. I'm not a fan of the killer power. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get into this later, but it's my personal opinion that this killer is going to be the weakest this year. Not weak in terms of actual gameplay, but that the release, this is going to be one of the least fun killers to play. There are a few reasons why. Scott John made an excellent video about how the killer is going to be very much like Artist, where it's a lot of survivor just ditches each loop that they get to, because the killer will just place their thing in the middle in a really unfun way. But don't even have like the Artist level of you can start like sending birds across the map trying to snipe people. It is, you combine that with the fact that I also have recently come to really appreciate killers that require you to understand the main game and use the mechanics that you've learnt to outsmart the survivors and to show your skill. This killer is more about setting multiple threats up at once. You got an NPC threat and you got you, and trying to sandwich the survivors or give them impossible situations. And I don't really think that that shows the mechanical fun that is going to keep me hooked on this killer very much. Wesker, as the previous killer that was released, I feel like did this a whole lot better. For all the complaints I give Wesker here and there, he's actually a very well designed killer. I debate that maybe he's a little bit too strong right now, because if he runs the heavy meta, or the heavy gen protection meta, there is very little you can do against him. But in general, there is a lot of mechanical knowledge you need to know about Wesker. There is a lot of counterplay, and it's very much trying to outsmart survivors and make them do different things. I don't see the Knight being that kind of killer. I'd love to be proven wrong. I am hoping I do get proven wrong, but I think for the minute, I am not super impressed. Anyway, with that said though, we are going to get into a custom match, because firstly, I don't think I'm going to be able to get a fucking lobby. I have left this way too late. I also think my PTB thing might be bugged, because I tried playing a survivor match just to get some blood points to level killer. And it just wouldn't load anything. So, yeah, I don't know. But the second thing is that they've introduced the bot system in the PTB. So I can't wait to test that out, see how the bots play. Also means less judgment on me. So thank you for sticking around for this entire explainy sort of thing. We're going to get into the matches though. So yeah, leave a like, comment, and tell me what you think about the new killer. And let's see how we go. Okay, we got the new map. I completely forgot to mention there was a new map. But yes, the Shattered Square. That's our new area. I have absolutely no idea what this place looks like. Anyway. So it should show up next to our sword, which... Oh, hello. So I think that's the Carnifex that we got right now. So, if I... Is that how that... Okay, that was an interesting play, Yunjin. Can you break the fucking pallet, please? Okay, hang on. Let's test this again. Wait, patrol or order? Okay, order. I think I was supposed to order them, and that was... Okay, that's alright. So, Carnifex is supposed to be the pallet break one, which is why I was trying to use them there, but I kind of fucked up. And then just did my assassin, I believe. So, do I have the jailer next? Yes, I have the jailer. I'm also unclear as to whether or not these, the order changes. Hey, dude. Okay, let's try this. That's... Wait, what? What the fuck? What the hell just happened? Okay, is it like spirit? I can't see when they go in the thing. Possibly. Allegedly. Okay, I didn't hear anything about that, so that could make this killer a little bit weaker. Okay, we've got the Carnifex again. We can use this. I don't know if they actually do gens or not. It looks like they're just hiding, and whatever. I suppose that gives us a good chance to, like, test out the power a bit more. Oh, God. Oh, dear God. That loop is gonna hurt. Okay, apparently they do gens. Okay, can I... That was fucking useless. The sad thing is that that definitely seems like something that could happen in a real game. Also, quick side note, Spirit Fury didn't activate off of me getting the other guy to break the pallet, so that is something that's probably worth remembering. Okay, give it the kickaroony. Flens. No, no flens. Okay. No, I need... No, go that way! Okay. Yeah, this is pretty much what I was saying, and it's what really can... I guess these bots aren't foolproof, huh? But here's what I'm saying, like, literally bots are countering my, my characters, because I'm trying to, like, cut them off. But, like, if I activate this, and then I send this around, and then I chase the other way, by the time I've done that, Survivor already be, like, fucked off. That's the smart play, and yeah, I don't know. What do I have? Okay. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Okay, who do I have next? Alright, Carnifex. I want to see this, because apparently Carnifex does a really fast break. Alright, fucking... Let me... Okay. Holy... Okay, that's good. That's actually really good. Okay. So maybe Carnifex add-ons are the way to play this guy? Oh, let's have a look at this building for a second. Okay. So that would run out there and they'd run around the back. Where there's kind of like a cloudish window down there. Or they can come out here. This concerns me. This is going to be a pain in the fucking ass. With that said, there's not really a good way to get out of it again. Once you're in there, that's... This part's more of a Hail Mary, just extend the chase a little bit longer. Right. That's alright. Okay. Fuck, I didn't realize that went out that far. That's not it. I think red glow mine is just gonna work a little bit too well in this guy. No, in this bot mode. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. That wheel's a fat shame. Guess you can say that wheelie sucks. Okay. Where are you, my friend? I have no idea. Oh. Get a bit of lag. A little bit curious how that happens when I'm playing on my own thing. Yeah, I could place it like that if they're gonna try and loop. Problem is that's the jail. That's probably gonna take forever. But these bots mainly just run away from loops, which is again the correct play you'd go for against this guy. Okay, I want to see if I can get a... No. They don't come out fast enough, Captain. I've yet to get a single one of these stupid things to actually hit. Nice! Okay. I mean, it kind of worked. And then... Right. Alright, Spirit Fury, 100% not the perk to be running on this one. Okay, surely. Show me the money. There we go. Come on. Oh, she ran on the outside. Damn it, why are they code smart ones? I don't know if they're smart or just like their stupidity is working out for me. Okay. And that locks on. Hurry up, bro! Okay. That was a little bit better. Oh, I can kill. Hang on. Take you somewhere nice and not. I see you over there. Do you want to watch? Okay. Let's have a look. Ah, fuck me! Okay. Well, that was an accident. How to PM survivors in 2022. Okay. Right. Oh, I don't see you there. I'll also be totally honest, that scream perk has done absolutely nothing for me. Hang on. What I want to try and do... Okay. Are you playing smart, or did you run all the way around? Yeah, okay. Oh, she's teabagging me. Toxic. Again, not what we're aiming for, but sure. Oh, Quentin. Oh, Quentin. I do see you, bro. Yeah, he came over here, so he didn't tap this. Shame. I'm pretty sure darkness will be able to get him if we had it. So do we have a hex totem right now? I'm lost. Did they get rid of it already? Quentin, can you take a body block? Okay, it's active. Let's listen. I'm gonna stay over here for a bit. Provided they're not close to me, or they don't hear Quentin, I should be able to hear screams eventually. Okay. That was sick. Seems very, very, well, seems like the kind of thing where it's supposed to, it should pop up, though, and make it like an audio cue. I didn't hear anything. Because you got to bear in mind that it only screams outside of the terror radius, which means that unless, of course, you're a stealth killer, you're going to have to be visibly looking for that. Okay, we've got the assassins, so that's the chaser. Okay. No, not that way. I'll admit, I'm a big fan. I do like that. So I think it also shows killer instinct when a guard down somebody, just so that you as the killer know what the fuck's going on. Okay. Wait, hang on. I was about to say, I could probably, like... I could probably throw down my guard as, like, a... Sorry, I don't know what I was saying. So how close can I get to the hook and set up the guard? I can literally face cam this dude. And because this is the jailer, he lasts like a butt-fuck massive amount of time. So like, I go all the way over here. Future Bubbles, time it. Tell me how long that guy lasts. And he just ended. So can't go off platforms apparently. It also doesn't really look like I can cancel. Did I break it? I might have broken it. So, you're meant to be in there. Right, okay, so don't do upstairs. It's basically the lesson I learned from that. I'm not seeing any breakable walls, funnily enough. I'm actively looking for them. Okay, they're both here. So my hex totem is still not though. So I also deactivate it by downing. Yep, so the Hex Totem's up again. Go on, my friend! Again, I feel like this looks so much better because it's, because we're playing against bots. If that wasn't a bot, I have a feeling they would have been able to avoid that. That is a very cool move. Like, fatality worthy. Gotta be totally honest, I have no idea where this hatch is. I'm very shocked. Okay, so that's a pallet. I'm very shocked they don't have any breakable walls on this map. So you run through this. This looks like it was meant to be something and they've changed it up. Because it's just an empty, like, cove thing with some lockers in it. Right. Do I dare try and get an online match? I could try. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to get one. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Sometimes I try and get friends on for custom matches during PTBs. It probably goes without saying, it hasn't really panned out this time. Whatever. We're already up, we'll see what we got. Okay, here we are again. So you guys haven't seen any of this, but I decided to wait for about, well, I don't even know, a very long time for a public match, which we never ended up getting because it took forever. And then we played a custom match with bots that I forgot to hit record on. So big mad. We're going to try and make the most of it though. So what I proposed is, yeah, there we go. So what I kind of figured out in my little second custom though, which I'm a little bit mad again that we didn't really cover it, is that if you can get the survivor in an area a bit like a side or a corner or something, and let's say you send your guard going one way, and then you go this way, and then like flush out everyone between you and the guard. So the guard will cover the path, maybe do a little bit of a shorter path. The guard will cover anybody going through that area, and then all your job is to just weed out anybody who might be in between. So yeah, that's the theory I'm going with. I'm gonna try that out a bit more. We kind of did it a little bit with Yunjin. Unfortunately, it's hard testing it against these bots because some of them, like, there's some times where they act like really big brain, and then there's other times where they're getting stuck on like a single tree in the middle of nowhere. But yes, the other thing that we figured out is I did a quick look at the add-ons. I'm not going to do a full add-on walkthrough this recording, because that's going to make it way too long. But what I will say is that a lot of like the purple add-ons are based around buffing like the specific guards. They're kind of what we're running now. And a lot of the yellow add-ons increase the opportunities to use specific guards. So if I ran one of the yellows, it would make it so that the jailer will spawn twice in one rotation. Okay, who do I have right now? Okay. So yeah, what you can see right now is the jailer add-on that I'm running. Gives me a 10%... I'm still here. I get a 10% movement speed bonus for 6 seconds after spawning the jailer. So like the idea is that if you ran this add-on, you'd probably run the add-on that makes the jailer spawn more as well. Although we are running the assassin one with it. So the assassin one makes people scream, like, from his, like, in the area of his starting location. Which could be good for tracking. Alright, who we got? Where we got him? Oh, really? Okay. It seems that they despawn if you attack those, so it's kind of incentivized to not do that. Which one do I have? I've got assassin. No, fucked it up. Where is he? What I also figured out is that you may have the opportunity to try and, like, cut people off a little bit like how you'd play Spirit. So, in future, I'd be curious to run Strider and see whether or not we can actually play a little bit of the Spirit sort of gameplay. Okay. So they're healing there. So what we'll do is we... Okay, they're running through. Guard the house. Yeah, and now she has to play a game. So it's only going to really work if they don't have anywhere to run to, like, behind them. Oh, you're dead already. Holy shit. Okay, I'm actually gonna let you go. Are they gonna come pick you up if I slug you? I hope so. Okay, con effects, do your thing. That is nice. Whew. But yeah, I think it's basically gonna be this, so like, again, pretend like Survivor is in that little loop there. But that little loop represents like a whole bunch of other stuff. We come this way, we've got our guard running across there, and then we just flush out whoever's here. If they run towards me, I get the hit. If they run towards the guard, then they're now getting chased by two. Oh, jeez, don't breathe so heavily, bro. Anyway, next thing I want to show off. Let me actually find somebody for this. Hello? Oh, we're all here. Do it again, actually. Yep. Okay. So I've just smacked him. I don't know if he's actually going to leave the loop because I'm here. But, I'm running Insidious right now. So, the hope is... Where the heck's turning small? I think it's over there. So, now we're going to have a quick look and see what this actual other perk looks like. I did the test before. I'm pretty sure, that when it says terror radius, it doesn't mean, like, within 32 meters. It means, like, within terror radius. So, and Vittoria's staying there, so that's great. But yeah, so every scream, I've noticed they don't make like an alert sound, like a pull. But what we do get is a aura rate, and it's pretty regular. It's regular enough I know there's one there, and one there. We're probably about to lose that totem. No, they've run over here. They missed the totem. So if you're looking, it's going to be good. It's going to be good on stealth killers. So I'm actually planning on playing a lot of Ghostface in the near future. Which is going to make this really, really strong. We're definitely going to be fucking around with this perk. What I will note is that this guy doesn't seem to scream at all. It seems like whichever survivor you have injured doesn't get affected by the perk. And the perk deactivates if you're down. Anyway, on the hook you go. Can't effects, okay. That's a pretty quick spawn, I do like that. Now that I understand it a little bit, what concerns me though is not the... Again, I'll do it again for you. Just want to get rid of the assassin for a second. God, it's a little bit janky. But like, all you need to do, wait for him to spawn. Set up a jailer on a short like path around the hook. Because there's like, unlike the twins, there's no like spawn area. Like, because like with twins, you can't spawn Victor within like a certain radius of the hook. Or leave Charlotte there. That guard, because the guard lasts longer, and you can have two of them in a row, so all you need to do is wait till that guard expires, then go back and then put another guard there. Hey, you can even give yourself a speed boost. Yeah, no one went for Vittorio because I put a guard there. Apparently this can go through windows. I want to see this. Yeah, okay, so you walk through windows. Okay, that was important to know. I was curious if there was like a vault animation or something. Some things never change, Rebecca. But no, I don't think there's much else I can show on this PTB, so I'm just gonna wrap up this match. I think, for the minute, like, until they, like, updated everything and just tried to fix up the killer a little bit, I don't actually see us learning much more from this. I am slightly concerned. Why the hell is that there? I don't know. I'm slightly concerned about the fact that Jailer definitely feels like a camping aid. Okay, let's see. Okay. Admittedly, that also helps, because we, like, even though she didn't go in the range of the, thing, she didn't have anything to run to over this side. So I think this killer's going to rely very heavily on that range. If you don't know your maps, you're, not going to have a great time. Okay. Where do you be our lucky last? I heard it. That was actually pretty cool. Off you go, Meg. I'll admit, that is nice. It's like, I don't even have to worry about breaking that. So, the other benefit that I think I'm seeing that some people are going to use, some people won't bother. But it's basically going to be like when a survivor drops a pallet and is running away from the loop, you send a guard to break the loop, and then you just keep chasing. And then that just clears out the loop for later. With that in mind, I don't see this killer being very good with stun-based perks. But yeah. Right, okay, I could probably play another match, but I think I've honestly learned everything I'm going to about this this killer. I do genuinely think that it's a cool design. It's genuinely a great like design. In terms of like the aesthetic level of it, it's really nice to have the guard. Like it's a great idea in practice. The guards will look amazing, and I love the idea that they have different capabilities. My worry is that, as Scott has predicted, that there's going to be a very boring meta to how you play this killer. And just in general, it's not going to feel as satisfying to play this killer, because if a lot of your wins are based on not mind gaming or anything, it's just like brute forcing a loop and sandwiching somebody, there's going to come a point where that probably won't feel as fun. I'm hoping I'm wrong. And I think this is going to be a killer that we're going to be learning a lot about, like, into the entirety of next year. I don't think everyone's going to fully master this killer for a while. Because there's a lot of different, like, small aspects to different add-ons that he runs, different playstyles and perks and whatnot. As for the new Survivor and the new map, I think they're all great. I don't think the new perks, I don't think they're meta-shattering, but I think they all will fit into the game really well. I think the map is a little bit on the more basic side, and that's probably because Behavior are acutely aware people don't like a lot of the new maps. So yeah, I don't see that one getting many complaints apart from maybe the more basicness of it. But yes, thank you everyone for watching. We will be playing this killer when he comes out. Like, as much as I'm criticizing it now, I am always excited for a new chapter and always pumped to get in there, play the new killer, play the new Survivor, get a little bit of experience with both, and yeah, just expand what I can do in the game. I think the most interesting thing is going to be finding builds for these perks. I can already think of some very deadly ways to play Spirit with Hubris. Face the Darkness is going to be absolutely hilarious on Ghostface. And Nowhere to Hide, I could see that getting some use on some of my killers that I'd use more of like a kicking meta with. But yeah, stay tuned. I stream on Twitch all the time, so if you're new here, please go check out my Twitch as well. I can't link it using an icon or anything, because I am not at 100 subs yet. RIP. So if you could also help me with that, that would be fucking sick. But yes, for the second time, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe. Have a good one.